Hello friends, welcome to my channel, a channel for learning simple coding. If you find this video to be helpful, please like, share and subscribe my channel. In the last video, we have learned how we can create one-dimensional array like this, how we can access those elements from an array. We have also understand the definition of array. In last video, we have seen that array is a collection of value of similar data type. Array is a collection of homogeneous element. Array is a data structure that is store value of same data type. Array is a variable that is store multiple value of same data type. There are so many more definitions also there, that array is a collection of continuous memory allocation. Array have continuous memory allocation of elements. So many definitions we have. We have seen declaration, we have seen initialization and displaying element of array. Now everything we will see in the reference of two-dimensional or multi-dimensional array. Suppose I say int data. Here if I say 4, that means it's a one-dimensional. If I say here 4, that means it's a two-dimensional. If I say here 4, that means it's a three-dimensional. Means if I increase this rows and column and then the layer of this in the 3D form that we have, so that is called the multiple dimensional array. But we will restrict this to the two-dimensional array like this. We would not go for 3 or more because we have the certain limit of using this, because it make more complicated if we go to 3, 4 or 5. But we take that two-dimensional array. Two-dimensional means we have a rows and then column. So I make it more clear to 2 and 2. For example, suppose I have a 2 rows and 2 column. So this is two-dimensional, means 2D array declaration. Now how we can initialize this? So I can initialize this in simple way like that. I say data, I say 0, then I say 1. You see here I can provide some element. I say this is 10. Similarly, I make copy of this 4 times. Why 4 times? Because it is 0 and 0. You see, first one is 0 0, then is 0 1, then it will become 1, it will become 0, then it will become 1. You see, like this we can initialize the value. I say 20, I say 30, I say 40. So 0 0 means the particular this row should be 0 and column should be 0. Then row is 0, column is 1. Then row is 1, column is 0. Then row is 1, column is 1. Because we have 4 elements in this array, that is 2 by 2. And it will, we can imagine like a table of in which we have a cell 2 by 2. We have a 4 cell, means 4 rows, 4 column. So I can insert the information like this. But if I want to initialize this information and declare information together, I can say int data, I say 2, remember, and 2. So I can initialize like this. I say 10, 20, 30 and 40. This is the valid way to declare these element. I can declare like this also. Why? Because 2 into 2 is 4 and I have initialized the 4 element. I give you the demo that I use 4 here, that is int I less than 2, I plus plus, because it's two-dimensional array, so I need 2 for loop here. So int j equal to 0, and remember that I value should be start from 0 because index has start from 0. We have learned in the previous video also. Less than 2, j plus plus. Now I display here printf. I say %d. I say that data which I am passing should be I0 and J0. I0 and J0, it will start from this and one by one we will access the information. So I say here printf, I say elements of 2D array are like this, /n. Save this. Now you see, I say CLS, then I say GCC, compilation of two-dimensional array. We have the semicolon, say once again then I say compilation, cls, I say a.exe. You see these element display automatically. I should give a space also so that it can display by space. Compile once again and we run once again. You see 10, 20, 30, 40. So it is a valid way to declare the array. If array is 2 by 3, that means into 6 element we have to insert, means 2 rows and 3 column. So I say 50 and 60, remember, and we have to increase the size to number of rows, not number of column. So first one is rows, so row is 2, then is column is 3. Once again I try to compile this and access. You see all the element is displayed. Why? Because it's a row and it is a column. Remember this. Now can we declare this by different way? Yeah, we can declare it in more tabular way also, like that. If I say 2 and I say 3, so I make it comment now, so I can declare it like that also. I say 2 rows and 3 column like this, then I say this is the column, the same way. You see, save this. So this is the, you get a finest way to declare array. It look like a array, nothing is changed here, both are same, but it's a game, mind game, so it look like array from the mind. We say it's a one dimension, it is second dimension, but this is also the valid declaration of array because array is a continuous memory allocation. So if I am giving this 2-dimensional array, that means it will take continuous space in the memory, but we can also make mind that it is look like this, but actually it not look like this. Actually it's a continuous memory allocation in the memory also, but we can represent like this also. So I save this and I run once again, nothing is changed. I have a semicolon, so I put semicolon also. Once again I compile it and I run it, nothing is changed. You see same output we have. So we can slice like this also, we can slice like this also, nothing is changed here. But remember it's row and column, means 2 rows 2 column. So I have to declare this. If I say here 3 rows and 2 column, so that is wrong. Now how we have to slice? So I have to remove one element, I have to remove this one also, remember, then I have to initialize this one and I say 50 and 60 like this way, because now it's 3 rows and 2 column, and that I have to convert to 3 rows and 2 column. And you see the same, I run once again, same output I have, but dimensions are different, 2 into 3, number of element is 6. Now can we display or access this element by some other way also? Yes, we have some other way also, I show you that. For example, suppose first of all I make copy of this, then I say printf and I say /n, means the new line. So this is the second way, and I say this is the address of first element. Remember that this is the address of first element. If I run this now, and you will see that this is the address of first element. Just CLS here, and once again we see 6 element we have. This is the element of address of first element, remember. Similarly, if I press here I, remember, and I once again I run it, you see now one more thing, you see that this is the address of, we have 0, you see 44, then we have first time it's 0, it will display 2 times. So address of first element, address of second element, address of third element, third means third row, address of row wise, the first element of this row, address of this row, then address of this row, then address of this row. We can find this way. And if I put a star in front of this, you see the magic. If I put a star here, save this, and then once again I run it, you see this. What is this? 40, 40, 40, this. So this is also the address. But if I put double here, if I put double star, because it's a two-dimensional array, if I put double star, run it, you see now 10, 10 means this value and this value is same. But again, because it's the same index, so value is same. But if I say here, remember, if I say that this star I will put after placing this j also, you see, if like this way I put a star, means first star I put on the rows, address of the first rows, this row, then it will plus the number of column 1, 2, 3, and we put the double star address of this. So this way and this way both are same, you see. If I compile it now, you see that 10, 10, 20, 20, 30, 40, 40, 50, 60 means these are the same. So like this way I can also access the value of two-dimensional array. Why? Because this name of the array is the address of this two-dimensional array. And if I say, remember this one, and if I say like this way, so this is the address of the row, you see. I run once again and you see that this is the address of a row, you see. And if I say here the j, you see once again, so this is the address, you see. Once again address of first element, second element, first element, second, first and second rows address. So like this way we can say I, and here I can say j, you see. So now both if we provide, then we have the element of a particular address in this two-dimensional array. Similarly we have passed here, this is the address of the first row, then and the value of this, then address of first row plus the column, then value of this column will change, the value of it will change. So that way we can access the element of two-dimensional array also, you see. So this is the way to initialize two-dimensional array, declare two-dimensional array and access two-dimensional array. Remember that if I declare array like this and I say it is 3 by 3, remember 3 by 3, but I am not initializing here, and I pass here also 3, so you see remaining values would be 0. Similar to first dimension array, you see remaining values are 0, you see. Every time we have a different value, 0 value, because it will add the last element of particular rows as a 0, because we have 3 rows and 3 columns, so we are not providing here any value, so it would become the 0 automatically. So this way you can understand the two-dimensional array in C. If you like it, please do subscribe. Thank you for watching this video.